the Brew Crew, and welcome back to my to my streaming series here with Arsenal, and we are back, and we are going to meet Bayern München, and hopefully I will be able to play through or actually stream a little bit longer. I guess I will see, but hopefully that's at least the thought here. So yeah, hopefully I can get through at least a month here, and yeah, I hope you do not mind. And I feeling forward to this, and by München especially. It's going to be really interesting in the summer as well, what we can do then. And oh, I'm just going to make that official, because it wasn't official right now, so I almost just talked to myself. Streaming now, and 1.5 hour forward. There we go. So yeah, it would be nice if I could finish the season today, but I don't think that. I think it's going to at least take 4 hours to play through all these matches, but it's going to be interesting because hopefully I'm going to be able to get hopefully I'm going to be able to get some youth players in there as well. Oh, but now I forgot I should have made a sure here basically, but oh well, it is what it is. I might take a break then in the I don't know how to do it really, because I want to still stream this excellent form. It's not superb, whatever to say. Let's go there, Betancourt, and then let's make some other changes. There we go. Casemiro on fullback, on defend. Very well. That's the question, if we should board. Oh, I forgot to pick out some other players here from the to put on the bench here. Basically, just there we go. And it will be interesting how it's going to turn out. I have no idea. I'm not really checked too much. As you can see, they have more older players, but it's still Bayern München, and it is Zinedine Zidane that is like manager over them, so I don't know how to feel really. We are going to try to get a good result here, but I'm not like super confident or whatever. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm not going to lie and say like, oh, I'm really confident that we will win this. No, I'm not. I'm really that would have been bad, like a goal conceded in like 1 minute there. As long as we can keep a clean sheet, and if we can win 2-0, I feel like we definitely have a chance. But if we concede a away goal, it's definitely going to be tougher. It might even be that we can get a draw away against Bayern München. I don't know if it's realistic. We might just lose like 5-1 in the end in Germany, but I feel at least if we... And that's almost the main thing here. That's why I'm not going on controlling, just going on standard here, because I don't want to go too offensive. I feel like we still have to be sort of structured to watch out for the counter attacks, even if Ribery is still not here. Alex Thomas, Manning, ooh, very close. I mean, if you want to win the Champions League, you basically have to win against the best team, so that's just basically it. Yeah, so far we're looking fairly decent. We have yeah, we almost had more of the ball. And there, Chris Manning. I actually had in the what's called the thumbnail for the next episode. I actually did I did give I did do the faces of both or faces, the icons of both what's it called, god damn it, Alex Thomas and Chris Manning. They are so viable players. As you can see, Jill is saving them almost here. Little bit. We should almost be actually leading here with more than one goal. It's just annoying because, or it's not annoying, but it's a little bit because I don't know how you. I would like to just be able to stop. Actually, but I don't know. I've wanted to do that before, but I don't know how you combine, like, if you decide to, or can you do something here? You can. And let's just stop streaming now. I don't want to do that. I thought that you could pause somehow the streaming, but it doesn't seem to be the case here, so yeah. Or I guess I could make it, I could make it private or whatever. So 2-0, Chris Manning again scoring like madness. 20 goals in the league and now some goals here as well. Like, it's very nice. And they just created 1 shot on target and 4 shots in total. And as you can see, their form was excellent. So yeah, I think I'm going to put it on private though, just so I can fix that shore I was set to do, because I just forgot about it just before starting here. But first off, we have the second half, of course. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Because now we're probably going to lose all. Okay. Now it's fixed. It's fixed. Team talk is fixed. 3-0, and I feel really... I mean, not to say... I mean, Bayern München probably can win with 5-1. It's not impossible, because if it is a team is like Bayern München, they probably can win 5-0. But now it looks very good, at least, to go to the quarterfinal. I'm really happy about that. I thought for sure that it would be tougher, and especially since I saw, I mean, they have a lot of old players, and I mean, that makes sense. Actually, I feel like their goalkeeper Gil there has been the best player. I mean, Odegaard is not a bad player. Pulisic is not either. Cech is not either a bad player. So I'm kind of surprised that so many of their key players have not played that good. Stacy is pretty good in deep lying, so I will get him in here. I need to check. I think it was someone that had a yellow card here. Okay, it's Casemiro, so I should actually take him out then in the end. So I don't do I even TT. You have the player, sadly. No, are you serious? I don't have any central that's annoying. How can I not have any central defender? Well, it is what it is. I guess I can't do anything about it. Vernocchio. Now I'm just worried about getting Casemiro here. That he will get the yellow card, because then he will be suspended in the next game. I think I've never seen us play this good, actually, to be fair. I mean, yes, Bayern München is doing a pretty poor performance so far, but still, against such a good team like Bayern München. And it's not like they on this save, which can happen sometimes, that they are not a top team really, but here they have actually been a top team, so yeah. Warren has been really stable as well. I didn't thought they had 7.1 there. Bellerin. At least don't get Casano suspended there. 2 shots on target. I'm just surprised because they seem to be a very good offensive team at least. It was really nice. This was what I was hoping for when we were drawn against them, that we would manage to surprise, put in a good performance. But I thought, first being drawn, I thought that, oh, we will lose the first match, so we will not even have a chance in the second match. We'd like lose with 3-0 or something like that. But it wasn't to be, so, but I still wouldn't be surprised if Bayern München would win like 4-1, but then, I guess then we are through as well with the away goal, so yeah. Real nice here so far. Our defense is also, that's almost the most important thing actually, that we have not conceded any goals away. Casemiro, oh, don't. I'm just worried of you getting a yellow card there. Betancourt, Tarek Mutley, Strider. Bellerin, Betancourt. We're winning back the ball really nicely here. And then Valentine Vernocchio. Will he score? No. Tarek Mutley. Unfortunately, come out of the play there. Had a good chance though. Yeah, keep the concentration up here for the last minutes, because we don't wanna concede a goal. It's a big difference between 3-0 and 3-1. Bellerin, Warren, Umtiti, Wilson. No, don't make any mistake. Okay, very well. So we won against Bayern München. I'm shocked myself. Okay, I might have thought we would win like 2-0, but not 3-0, and not so convincingly. So yeah, I will just put it on private here, or it's probably going to count as, since I'm going to put it on like, I don't know what's going to happen, if it's just going to stop or it might continue streaming anyway, but I'm going to put it on private and then be back soon again. So see you soon again. Okay, here we are once again, back in business, and back with Chris Manning. And even how good Alex Thomas is and Chris Manning, I almost think that we will almost win the Champions League just because of those two. I mean, they are so dominant and so... I mean, yes, Betancourt here, he's scoring some goals as well, but it's just so big difference when they are starting in the team and when they are not in the team. So that's just a thought that I have. But you never know, we might get drawn against City and it would be really difficult to win the second match. It will at least be very interesting who we are going to meet in the next match here. So Brighton is the next match actually, and as you can see there, they have the Carabao Cup quarterfinal as well. I wonder when we have the City match. Is the City match after? No, it's after Bournemouth match. So okay, it's a little bit of a rest, but and then it's okay. It's actually Wolf match. I mean, it's still difficult because it's still Bayern München, so I don't feel like comfortable even with a 3-0 lead. I don't feel comfortable to just, oh, let's just play with a reserve team. No, that seems insane. But I will at least, I might rest some players, especially Casemiro, since he is such an important player. I might just not start him because I don't want him to get a yellow card and be suspended for the quarterfinals. If we go there, I'm still saying even if we won 3-0, you never know. I'm positive for the chance of getting to a quarterfinal now, which I was clearly not positive in the, like, before the match. I was like, no way, we are not going to go through this. It's just a miracle if we go through it. I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised though of what are they? Bayern München. I thought they would put up way more of a fight here actually. So I'm still really surprised why they did not do that. Christian Flores. We start off with Glick. Hector Bellerin. Morelli. Resting Stuart Warren. Oh yeah, we don't have super many. I almost forgot about that. Umtiti, or should we? Yeah, I think Umtiti. Or no, I think actually Casemiro, because I'm going to rest him in the. Yeah, I think we're going to do like that, and then Stacy. Patrick Roberts. I mean, Feared still is decent as a backup, so we might need to put them in still, as you saw in the, like, was it the last league match where we, yeah, it was against Southampton, where we were down 2-0 and then in the end we managed to win the match. Yeah, Betancourt is in really good form, so let's just start him once again. It's weird because, as you can see there, I've sort of rotating. Both are almost really good, the same, and they're almost like the same sort of role in the midfield. So I feel like kind of pointless to play them both Betancourt and Valverde. So I try to play one in one match and then another in another match. Valverde, It's been in Tottenham and Roma as well. Home match against Brighton. Let's make a change. Let's make him offensive fullback there. Very well. And let's go to our... This is the 27th match of this season's Premier League. So yeah. How far away are we from the league title? I don't feel like it's possible, but it will just be interesting. Yeah, I want to come third again because I want to stabilize myself like a top 3 team, and then maybe try to go like second. Even if I always feel like either Manchester United or Manchester City are just too good, so it's almost feel like it's necessary to some of them to actually slip up and not be as good as they usually are. So Brighton is, they are in the middle of the table. They'll probably not have terrible play. They have this player which I know of, and him I know of. He plays in his Palermo youngster, I believe, from the beginning. Costa Valentino. Geese, I've seen him. He's a German player. I mean, it's not like a world-class team, but they are still 10th, so do not underestimate them, basically. Patrick Roberts, Casemiro. Ooh, great shot there though. Good chance for us here early on. Motley plays as striker today. I thought of, yeah, as you can see, Chris Manning is a little bit tired, but he might come in because so far our offensive threats have not really done it. So yeah, but I want to be a little bit cautious with both Alex Thomas and Chris Manning. I'm just worried that if I play them too much, they will eventually get injuries. So yeah, I don't... it might happen now, just what I'm saying about it. So 2 changes at least. We have to be a little bit more creative. It's sorry for being very repetitive or something like a tape that's gone wrong or whatever, but we look like a totally different team with both Alex Thomas and Chris Manning. It's just kind of worrisome that those two are so important. As well, if they would have struggled in form and not showed too much. So far they have not showed too much. Betancourt, oh. It's a little bit unfortunate we do not even take more than 1 point here. Stacy, Alex Thomas. Okay, that almost looked like Bentley should have saved that goal, but I mean, I don't mind. Casemiro here, Stacy, then Thomas. It doesn't look like a goal that he should not be able to save there, so really strange that he doesn't save that shot, because it did not look very hard, and it did not look like going very high either. Alex Thomas, ooh, There he gets his revenge though. Stacy. Patrick Roberts, sadly, it's not been as good as he was in the like before. He's not scoring as many assists anymore. And a little bit invisible, if I should be fair. Okay, we have 13 points up. It feels a little bit too much to be able. I mean, it's not impossible. Oh, they have Haller. Surprising that it has not happened anything, because Haller is the top scorer together with Chris Manning there. So Sebastian Haller. Kind of surprised. Kind of glad it hasn't happened. But with that said, it wouldn't be surprising if it happens here. Valverde, Betancourt, Chris Manning, Bellerin, Chris Manning, and now I believe he's least the what is it called, the goal scoring table, and we are 4th. Hector Bellerin with the assist and the cross there. What? They did not even start with Haller. Why do they not even start with Haller if he's still like 2nd top scorer in the league? That makes no sense whatsoever. Chris Manning scores again! Almost an identical goal. I mean, this is like they are like above the rest, or like world-class play. The other players are really good Premier League players, but when they come in, they really shows that they have more than all the other. I almost feel like Alex Thomas is almost our Mohamed Salah, basically. Because we are so less threatening when Alex Thomas and Chris Manning do not start. What? FA Cup draw? I thought it was... I'm confused. Why is it FA Cup again? Okay. Guess it's been withdrawn before. The 5th round of the FA Cup, but that's kind of confusing. I guess most teams have just already played the FA Cup for 5th round, so that's maybe the reasoning. Okay, sadly we did not take any points. But well, at least just 3 points up to the 4th spot there. Okay, I'm really hoping that we can... Okay, Millwall or Watford is definitely... Then we definitely have the potential to win, but just I'm worried that we still will lose against Manchester City. I mean, they have lost 4 matches, so they are not that great. Probably might be tough though if we meet Manchester United. I wonder, are they still in the tournament? If that's the case, I don't feel like we're going to win the 4-4. Oh, surprising. Losing point there. Carabao Cup they are out of. Okay, Bournemouth they meet away. It might be kind of a tricky game still for Manchester United. So yeah, and Bournemouth, where were they? They are 9th. So yeah. And then we had the FA Cup, And then my Wolves there, they are 16. So I probably can rest players against Wolf. Because I believe they are... It's that... Yeah, that match is home as well, so it makes sense to rest some players there. Maybe rest some players here as well, because I want to get through in the FA Cup still. I don't wanna not play the matches here. Would be interesting if we get to meet Barcelona, or what am I saying, Real Madrid, but I think it's not going to happen. It might rather be a semi-final or a final. Okay, Manchester United, Dortmund. Okay, let's see here. Who are we going to bring in for the Bournemouth game? Probably Chris Manning. Still disappointed of that. Me saying selling Vlar. Stop being so disappointed at that. I mean, it's already done. What can I do? I'm going to sign him back for you, or what? What are you really thinking that I should do about it? Alan, Rowan. Casano, Umtiti, and Christian Flores. Casano, or Casemiro, Valverde, Stacy, Valverde on the bench. Then Valentino. I got to put our Colombian there as well if I can switch him in. Would not be terrible. There we go. I don't know exactly when the youth projects come. It's usually in March, but it might be someday after, somewhere around here, I would guess, in the beginning of March. Oh, it's so hot as well in here with all the lamps and such. Still, I've just streamed for 30 minutes. I believe that's a decent pace so far. Already 2 matches. But it's not too much else to do really than play the matches, since I'm probably not going to look at transfer right now. I just want to go through the season and see how we are going to end up. One worrying thing is that my contract is going out. I might check here. What do you secure? I don't want to beg for a contract right now. But if I'm going to see here, what was the goals at all? Okay. Champions League, well, that we haven't done yet, but FA Cup semi-final only. First round. I mean, if we go to quarterfinal, I might actually ask for a new contract, because my contract is going out after the season. I mean, winning against Bayern München in the Champions League is probably overachieving, so I should be able. But you never know, there are close there in the among the top teams. And we are better than Chelsea, for example, but still I don't know. If you start to lose some matches, you might really drop down here, so yeah. Warren. But as you can see, only 3 points up to Tottenham, so I don't feel like the third spot or third position here in the league is impossible. 10 points, that's probably impossible though, for Manchester United, Manchester City there. And then I might actually check it. Okay, it's actually formed a little bit of a gap here, since Hull are 6th and Chelsea is just 7th, so I'm kind of surprised that Guardiola still haven't gotten sacked from Chelsea. It would be interesting to take over Chelsea, I'm not going to lie, they have some really good players, but I don't feel like I'm done with Arsenal either, and we are still not like, I believe we gotten as best 2 third spots, and if we this season we might get a third spot, but we have not gotten like a really good position like second or really fight for the league title. And that's what I at least want to do. It might not happen that I'm going to win the league title still, but I think he was a former. Yeah, we had him. We signed him, but then Bournemouth signed him. They were almost here together. We could have almost had, as you can see there, we could almost have had a free Argentinian in the back line there. And Alex Thomas score again. Thomas Stacey. And 2-0 after 39 minutes. And it clearly looks really good. But I don't know who Liverpool has still left to battle or to meet in this this 28th round of the league here. Ooh, Sosa Santos. I mean, Michelas Sosa Santos. He is a pretty good winger, I'm not gonna lie. He is pretty good. Surprised that no one so far is interested by him. Soon they should be, because he scored there. As you can see, he's done a lot of assists and a lot of goals, so but I don't know. I like still where is, or he might not even be here. No, I believe I did not put him on the bench. That our other left winger, but sadly it's not as good as Alex Thomas, that is for sure. Warren has a yellow card. Don't really know what we can do. Don't feel like it's too much. It's not been great. The click maybe. Yeah, let's do that change here. Flores has not been superb here today. It's been a really close game also, so it's not the Yesenia, as you can see as well. TT has not either been great, so I don't know. I feel a little bit light-headed. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the warmth here. Okay, let's make some changes here. Vernocchio and then Lodano. I know it's not his personal favorite position or such, but let's try him there. And I mean, he hasn't got that many game time. He might be better as a substitution also, Lodano. I mean, probably not our best performance this season, but if we win, Nicolas Sosa Santos scoring again. Not great, but yeah, Bournemouth, they are a really tricky team, probably in real life as well there. And here they really have good offensive players, not really have that. The defense might be a little bit lacking, but their offensive players are really good. Oh, yeah, as you can see there, why is Casemiro taking the penalty? Why isn't my striker anyone else? I mean, I know he's going to... okay, never mind, he did not miss it. It's just surprising because he is not a player that usually take free or penalties. And he is also not a player that usually scores. I was surprised that he stepped forward. Londano, Vernocchio, Alex Thomas. Pretty lucky that we won this match. It was not, especially when they come back here, but checking back on this match, I don't feel like we really sort of deserve to win because Bournemouth was as good as us. Oh, don't. Yeah, I know I said it, but you don't have to give them a goal still. How much is it left now? Tariq Mutley intercepted there, and it's our set pieces here. Tariq Mutley, Londano, and the ball goes out, and that should be it now. Or is just 20 seconds left of the match here. Hopefully they will not be able to create anything in that little amount of time. Burke. Oh, no. Okay, great. Cleared it there. And now it should end. Yes! Okay, very nice. One is not very effective or very impressive victory there, but we at least won, and that was the main important thing here. So now the main reasoning is just win this FA Cup match and then win. We don't have to win against Bayern Munich, but at least get a draw and get through to the quarterfinal there. Then I might actually be pretty happy even if we finish 5th here, because it's still a step forward. It would be great as well if we go to a final. I would like to go to a final. Last season, did we? No, I believe we lost in the quarterfinal. We did win to Europa League and they're lost in the second round. So not superb. Yeah, our best performance was a quarterfinal in the FA Cup. We finished 3rd still, but still it was not great. Okay, Hull lost as well. That's pretty good actually news for us. Wolves, if Wolves get a draw here, Okay, Wolves won, so we are actually 4th now. 5 points up to Tottenham, so looks even better now. I guess they are on the same point, but still we have 1 plus goal there. Goal difference, so it looks pretty decent with 10 matches to go. I mean, it might still change, but it looks good, definitely. And 1, 2, 3 league matches left, and then we meet Liverpool. Is the Liverpool match at home or away? It's away. Oof, that's a little bit scary. Then we'd at least probably have to take a draw if it. I might actually check who they are going to meet, because finish 4th would be massive still. Would be really good. Huddersfield, Hull. I mean, they still lost the teams that are not that great. Everton and Hull. And then they have Huddersfield. They probably going to win against Huddersfield, but those other two, they are not comfortable 3-pointers really, as I see it. Especially if they can't win against Wolves. Wolves are 15, so yeah. And they lost against Southampton as well, so. And especially in the form we are in as well, so. Yeah, I think at least we can do some decent result. I will probably play with start with all my best players, just because I really want to get through the FA Cup as well here. That would be really nice to progress there. And finally, eventually win the I will give Rowan though a match, since it's still just the FA Cup. And then Christian Flores and De Ligt, yeah. Can't even. It didn't say who we would meet. Oh, right. I think it was some team that was not that great. Even if we go forward, we'll probably win against it. If it was Wolves or Hull. I guess we will see in the end. I can't really remember who it was. Oh no, it was Watford and Millwall. And Millwall, I think is a championship team still. Okay, Watford won, and they are Premier League team, yeah. Where are Watford? I feel like they're always a sort of a mid-table. Oh, they are actually bottom of the league, so it might be easier than I thought beforehand here. So yeah, I will see how, or I will see as well if I get any what's called youth developed players. Watford, Leicester. I mean, most of the team, this is actually pretty good, this last 4 matches. Watford are probably relegated. Leicester is nothing to play for. Chelsea is probably nothing to play for. Burnley is probably nothing to play for. And then the City, and yeah, they are probably going to be in the title shape, but it's still at home, so it's not too bad. And Huddersfield, they might have nothing to play for, and still at home as well. So Liverpool is the only really tough match. Elsewhere, I think, or was it someone else? It's Hull, I guess. Hull and yes, it's these three difficult. I mean, Everton should not be difficult, maybe, but yeah, we have also the Champions League quarterfinal, possibly, and that's anyway going to be difficult. Because then we're going to probably need to rest the guys in some matches, because I don't expect Alex Thomas or Chris I mean, they're still surprisingly not getting so much injured, not since they come up to the first team, and not either being like key players. I'm kind of surprised, but you never know. And I feel like when it happened that Chris Manning is injured, he's been injured for like 10 days or like 2 weeks. I would say that definitely Alex Thomas is more injury prone, but still not sure that I don't feel like he's been so much injury either. It's actually happened more often that Patrick Roberts gets injured, but I mean, so far I'm not. It's not too bad, because I don't feel it's just like I said, Lacazette has been injured for almost. Who has had a long-term injury? So it seems like we have a good medical staff here, because it usually doesn't even happen that we get so many injuries. So it's very nice to see. Gabriel Jesus, Christian Flores, and we have a penalty. Can you save this, Rowan? Oh, Vargas, and 1-0 to Manchester City. Matias Vargas. See, no, that wasn't he who I was thinking about there. I thought it were probably Eduardo Vargas, because I was thinking of, is it the Paraguayan, or maybe it was a Chilean player I was thinking about. Oh, that's a great save though. I'm not gonna. It's really good save. I'm saying the same sort of. I'm sorry for repeating myself. I don't have the best. Sometimes I don't find the words in English. Then I say the same words all over and over again, and it's probably not that entertaining, but well, I try to do my best to make it as entertaining as possible. It's like really annoying as well that we got this match away. I was hoping that we would get it at home. Like, we have really difficulty to win against Manchester City, I feel like. Probably one of those teams which we have a bad statistics against. I mean, no shots on target whatsoever. That's pretty tame and pretty poor. Stacy Dano, might give him some game time here. At least game, we'll see if that makes any difference. It's really annoying if we lose with one penalty goal here. Oh, I thought it would be penalty for us, but sadly it isn't. It almost looked like he would blow the whistle there and give us a penalty, but no. Wasn't to be. Hume, Rebolida, Pezzaro. 11-0 in shots. That's pretty bad, statistic-wise. Not going to lie. Chris Manning has not been great either. Ugh. I have to create something. I feel like we have to make a change, no matter what. Oh, it was Feared. I was thinking about Feared. Vernocchio. So 2 more changes there, and then I believe we have a last substitution then in the end. Gabriel Jesus, and it goes outside of the goal there. 13-0 in shots. That's not great. At least we're checking. Last time we met them in the FA Cup, we actually lost 3-0 in the quarterfinals, so at least a step forward. Feared. First shot on target after 17 minutes. That's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty awful. I might get Bellerin in though. We have to at least try to take the chance to win this match. Even if all odds looks against us and we have not really created anything. I know that we might get a draw here and might get a replay still, so we're at least going to try to win this match, even if it statistically hasn't looking that great with 13-1. Oh, okay, 14-3 at least. It looks a little bit better, but I wish we were better from the beginning. Just it's almost a little bit too late to now be able to create some chances here. But my god, what a boring game. It's almost like yawning here, really. Make some changes there once again. But nothing will happen, so we will eventually lose with just Alex Sander there near to scoring 2-0. How annoying. A penalty goal. I mean, it was not really like with the third victory or anything. They dominated us shot-wise, but it's just annoying when the only goal is a penalty. Just so well, we will not get to the quarterfinal on the FA Cup, but at least we have the chance to go to quarterfinal in the Champions League. So hopefully that will instead be our best performance this season. So Wolves. Next match, the 15 ranked team, or they are 15 in the league. I'm at least going to play. I need some water as well. I've already streamed for about an hour or so. So yeah, I'm going to just take some water and I'll be right back. Klein. It's interesting that they have interviewed Klein that has not even played or has played 4 matches this season. And now he's in their under 23s team. Okay, I'm going to have, where is he? Christian Flores, and then I'm going to have Casemiro and Rowan, or yeah, I'm going to put Rowan anyway, since it is against a lower ranked team over there. Make some changes here and win. Some small changes. Right back. Bellerin, and then Moriello there. I put him on the wrong position there, sadly. And Stacy. Am I not training you to be a winger? I thought that I'm training you to be a Ramdeuter on the right. Then we'll see how you will work there. To rest some of the more important players for the match against Bayern München here. And to T. So far, I still haven't got the youth intake. I'm really looking forward to see that. If we are going to get any player that's really good and it's really good potential. But I guess in the end we'll see if something happens. And if that's the case. Hull has played 1 less game there. Yes, we'll. Yeah, I guess there are more matches in the tomorrow's games or whatever. Firt, Bellerin, Londano, Firt scores. Londano already with an assist there in his new position as a offensive right midfielder, so that's pretty nice. Great pass there. And Firt makes a direct shot, or what's it, a heading? I can't remember. Or I did not really see what it was there, but at least he scored, so that's very nice. And 2 points now. I wonder, does Tottenham also play here? Because we seem to at least take points on them, but it might be the reason that they aren't playing the match today, and it's just temporarily. But I guess we'll see. 6 points up to Manchester City. I mean, it would be really impressive if we managed to go and win the league after we have been so poor in the beginning of the season. But I wouldn't expect that to happen. But you never know. You never know. That's oh, Londano. Okay, Tarek Mootley, I guess. Here, sadly, Lozano injured again when he's actually done a really good match. That's a little bit unfortunate. I feel like he's been very injury prone. And it can't be fun to be a player that's so injury prone. Okay, Liverpool has played their match, so we are going to be before them, but question is, are Tottenham going to take points? Because else we're just 2 points up to Tottenham and we might get third even. I mean, this match is pretty dull as well. I don't know what it is, but recent matches here after winning against Bayern München, we have not played our best football style or whatever. I mean, we should be able to do a little bit more, I feel like. Maybe it is Tottenham, Manchester City, then they can get a draw, and that would be pretty good as well. Then we are 7 points away to Manchester City there, so yeah. Derek Vernocchio, as you can see, it's Barian. He can't play from the start. It's just clear right now. Flores, Hector Bellerin, Fiert. Cassano. Federico Cassano comes in. Hector Bellerin is a little bit tired. And then here Jens Black gets a yellow card there. 2-1 only in shots in target. That's really bizarre and strange. I don't know what it is. I'm getting really... I'm hoping that I can like stream for longer, but I don't feel like I have the energy really for stream for 2 hours. I already feel very tired, or it kind of hurts in my throat as well, so I don't feel like I'm able to stream for like 2-3 hours. And I don't feel like I can keep everyone entertained then either. So I don't know. Yeah, Jay Wilson was outstanding. Let's rest some players. We might have some players suspended for the or the quarterfinal here. Okay, City meeting Bournemouth, but who does Tottenham meet? That's the question. Tottenham meet West Brom. They're probably going to win that, so we don't have to worry about that. Probably going to still be 5 points away. Who has Tottenham left? I might check that again. Probably going to go in and out on this. It's Manchester United. It's a really tough game. Elsewhere, not really that difficult, and they have no European qualification or no European matches either. So, but you never know. They might drop points here and there. I've seen Liverpool. Oh yeah, they just got a draw here, so we have 3 points away from them. 9 points up to Manchester City, but I don't think we are going to get before Manchester City. It would be really surprising. That would even be more surprising than us winning against Bayern München here. performances. Chris Manning up top. I want to see how many goals he scored. 3 goals in Continental. So in like Champions League, it's not a lot there though. Derek Mootley and Alex Thomas. Betancourt. I want to see. I think I can see here. Okay, Valverde is the captain and Firt. That's so bizarre that he is the vice captain. But I mean, yeah, he has good leadership. That's just why. So young as well to be captain or vice captain. Only 22 years old, or what it did say there. Alan. So definitely need Bellerin there. Need to switch him. Jay Wilson and Umtiti, Matthias de Glick. Casemiro. I want to still play start with him because I feel like he's a better defensive midfielder there. Firt. And then Patrick Roberts is going to be a last choice there. So I'm ready. I'm definitely ready for this second match here against Bayern München. A 3-0 lead to go on. It would be so disappointing if we lose here and get knocked out. Okay, the youth intake has been, so let's see here. Live youth intake. Greg Gibson. Is that the best player we got in? That's just totally disappointing. Okay, he's not worth getting. I'm just going to probably terminate trails here. He's not worth. I mean, it's cool that he's an Argentinian, but I'm like 5. He's not worth getting in either. I still have the best, like the best facilities and such. I don't understand why I don't get. As you can see, I got what was it? One player that has 3.5 star. Adam Freeberg. He is actually decent though. Why is it? I get so frustrated because it's always a player that doesn't fit my system. Attacking midfielder, of course it is attacking midfielder. Lewis White, I mean he is sort of decent. Let's get him in as well. Italian. How can you be Italian when you call Lewis White? It doesn't sound so Italian to me. David Pave. Not sure, maybe. I'm just checking through them a little bit fast here. Parrot, decent maybe. I mean, this is so disappointing. You wish you one time would get in actually a good amount to play, but no, never mind. You don't get that. Oh yeah, I determined he's lone there, or he's trail. I mean, it's real display. At least they should have like over this red stats here. Hey. Oh well, at least we got in Freeberry, and he might actually be a player good enough. I might check him again here. Yeah, he's really good free kicks. But still, I feel like I should be able to get a little bit better players. I think I'm just going to, or I'm going to see this draw as well. Might play the Everton game, I don't know. I'm going to see the draw for the Champions League just to see who we're going to meet. Oh, wow, 9-1. That's insane. Might meet Barcelona or Real Madrid or something like that. I have no idea when the draw is for the next round or for the quarterfinals here. I guess we just have to see when it happens. When it happens, it happens, basically. Yeah, I feel like they almost line up with the same amount of player there. It's not surprising whatsoever. Hopefully they don't get too early goals here. They're probably going to be dominated though. Dominating here in their home ground, but as long as we can keep 0-0, it looks pretty decent. Balda Keita, check. Ooh, great save there by Allen. Might actually go even on counter here, it might be even better. And go under more direct passing as well. Already they created so many chances and we are just like 5 minutes into the match. That's kind of insane also. Not going Stirner, Odegaard, check. Odegaard, Balda Keita, check. Oh, great clearance there by Cassano. Can we counter here? Chris Manning goes forward. He's on the wing here. Surprisingly to see him on the wing instead of Alex Thomas there. It was totally opposite there. Alex Thomas goes forward. Gil clears it here. Federico Cassano goes forward. Tarek Motley with the cross in, and Betancourt scores. Again, I believe he scores in the first match as well, so great to see. And it's just pouring down now. 4-0. Now Bayern München definitely have to do something truly spectacular here to come back in the game. After, yeah, they are down with 4 goals in total. So even if they have to score 5 goals. Yeah, 5 goals in a row to win this. They definitely have the goalkeeper to be able to do it. But that wasn't a great shootout by Gil still. Motley, Alex Thomas, and I mean it's been really close so far. I'm still surprised. Okay, they're dominating and possessioning, but still they, as you can see there, it's still 5-4 in or shots. So it's not like we are. What they would just, especially after us losing there. Or us winning the first match with 3-0, I thought they would just go really offensive here and go all out on attack to try to win this match, but it hasn't happened. And Casemiro just Great interception there. Chris Manning after Tarek Mootley. Alex Thomas goes forward here and Jill saves it. Great match so far, really, really thrilling. Even if I'm not super nervous. 5-5 and 4-2 in shots. They have to do something else. Something completely else to get back in this match. Tarek Mootley. Kimmich clears the way. Strinier. Odegaard is left alone there. Can he go forward? And that's a little bit too easy goal to concede. Yeah, that's just too easy goal to concede. Because first off, it's not great by who. Man, why can't I click him? This is annoying. Warren and then it's Casano. Yeah, it's both are fullbacks there, wing backs or whatever to call them. But Odegaard is a superb football player, so I'm not surprised. It's not surprising that they play in Bayern Munich either. 7-5 in shots. I mean, still, I don't complain. Even a draw here, even if this would be the first match and we would start away, it would still be really, really good here. And some injuries here, maybe. The defense, though, has not really been that great. We might make some changes, actually, but they do not create that many chances, I must say, as well. Wilson, the Glick in here instead. I might not make super many changes, especially since the time just ticks away here. I will take out Casemiro though, since he had the yellow card here. I know that none of those are really suited for that position, but I don't want to get a substitution on him. Betancourt, Casano, Tarek Mootley, Alex Thomas, Tarek Mootley, Chris Manning, and 2-1 once again. And now they have to score. What is it? They have to win 6. Yeah, they have to score 5 goals again to win this match. Casano is a little bit tired, so I get him out as well, and because I don't want him to be suspended either, because I know he had a yellow card. So it's all for not getting those suspended to the quarterfinal there. And Allen is pretty stable here in goals. I'm not super worried. Chris Manning, as Bowles goes through, is still able to almost get through there with like 3 defenders at the back. That would have been really impressive though. Might still win this match away. I thought we would just get a draw or lose with just 1 goal here. That's surprising. But I guess we have a really good goalkeeper as well, even if it says that he's dropped down a little bit. But he's super stable, I must say. He might not keep that many clean sheets, but he doesn't make that many mistakes. And that is what a goalkeeper should do for me. Oh, when I say that, 2-2, and I mean it's not impossible in like a quarter either to score 3 goals. Now it's a little bit worrisome, but So far they haven't scored any more goals here in those 5 minutes. It's 10 minutes left, plus extra time is probably going to be at least 3 minutes extra time. So I'm a little bit worrying because our defense hasn't been great here. But Makalev, Alan Makalev has been really good in goal. Our Czechian goalkeeper. Toldaro. Odegaard. 3-2. That was really worrisome. There was just 2 goals left. Odegaard, Pulisic. 8 minutes left. Oh, this is so worrying now. It might come down to like more away goals or whatever. Pulisic goes forward. Oh, I don't want any more chances for him. 20 and 8 chances for us. That's a big difference there. Don't know. Betancourt gets a red card as well, and we have 1 man less for the 5 last minutes of this game. That's not great. Can I put... Yeah, okay, I can do that. But that's probably for the better there. And the Manning, complete forward on support, and go highly structured and go on counter attack. 88, 89. Oh, it's still so much, or at least about 5 minutes off it. Oh, great save there by Alan. Pulisic. Oh, goal. Are you serious? The click. Even if we would lose this match here in the end, I feel like we still put on a great performance. So I'm not going to complain even if we lose this match or these 2 matches in total. But it doesn't seem to happen too much, so we are going to win this still, even with a loss here. There are 5 minutes. Oh, there are less than 1 minute left. What kind of clearance is that, Alan? Warren, Chris Manning. No, Odegaard. No, we are playing defensive. Oh, great there. Great interception, Stacy, even if he just passed the ball to my player, basically. Warren, Stacy. Can we keep this? Alan, Manning. I mean, I'm just panicking right now. 4-2 in total. 5-4 to Arsenal. Oh, that's so scary match. Whatever to say. That was a little bit unfortunate with a red card there. That was not the best for the next match, but at least it wasn't a yellow card on Casemiro. True panic there in the end. I want to see who do we get drawn against, or is it on the Friday? I want to see, or is it like the week after? It might be the week after. How annoying, then we have to wait. I want to see at least who we're going to meet in the league here. Or in the Champions League, yes. First off, it's Everton in the league. Okay, I'm going to see here. Yeah. Okay, it's next week. Ugh, how annoying. I have to wait almost a week to see who we are going to meet out. We still play this Everton game. Or we will be able to do it. I mean, why? That's annoying. They signed them anyway, even if they suck. Well, it is what it is. I forgot in a way to do something about it. I guess we could see if they develop, but I wouldn't expect them to develop that much. And that is pretty nice. Then we just have, after this, we have 10 matches in total. So that feels pretty good. So maybe in the next stream, we probably not now, but maybe in the next stream we will be able to finish off this season 8. So yeah. Let's just, we're probably going to almost line up with the same players, except Valverde on the bench there for now. Christian Flores on the bench as well, and Bellerin, Patrick Roberts. Who else do we have? A Fürth, the Glick. I think it will be Fürth still. I mean, Everton is never an easy team, so we have to do still a really good match to win this, that's for sure. What? Is Luis Enrique the manager of? That seems insane. Talk about drop down, really. I mean, by, or not by mission, what was it that he trained over? I mean, as you can see here, Barcelona, and then he was actually in Juventus, and then he's really dropped down. Tottenham, Benfica, and now Everton. Nobody basically wants them anymore. It's really surprising still, since that we managed to go through in the Champions League there to the quarterfinal, because I do not feel like we are like a super team or whatever to say. Okay, I'm actually going to go with Lacazette here, because I don't think we could go with Patrick Roberts, and I might actually do that because Lacazette hasn't played in a while, but he can still be on the bench to jump in because he's back after injury, and that's nice to see. It's a little bit worrisome. They have been in good form though, Tom here, so. And I feel like most of the time we do not play as good away as we do at home. Sandro, Betancourt, Stacy, Mabela, Salcido, Truelli, Memba, Salcedo, Sandro, Wilson, Roberts, Casemiro. I feel like, yes, he's not supposed to play as a Ramdeuter. That was just what I thought. Chris Manning. Ooh. We have a really good goal difference, I must say. It's better than Tottenham, so Majoral, sadly, is not as good here in Tottenham as you. Or no, with Tottenham. I was just talking about Tottenham, but it's not Tottenham, it's Everton. Or might check. If I'm checking out him, he's probably going to score, but I might. Because he was really good at Mighty. I mean, his stats is not that bad though. He scored 9 goals there, as you can see. He scored. I mean, he's pretty good as like a third striker or whatever for a top team. I mean, 12, 15, 12, 15. I mean, almost a goal every second match. I mean, he might be that he hasn't played that many matches. As you can see there, he just played 9 matches for when I exchanged him for, I believe it was Casemiro. So at Real Madrid, so yeah, he might not have the best match fitness so far. So, I mean, how can this happen? I mean, both Bayern München games was really thrilling, and this matches between and after, they have been really dull. Really dull first halves here, and still we have. It might be the Chris Manning is tired as well. Okay, you know what? That means we are going to take in our secret weapon and our super sub. Valentino Vernocchio enters the field. I shouldn't do like Dr. Bender. Entering the field, number 26, Valentino Vernocchio. No, can't do it. Just sounded silly. Valverde as well. I mean, we have to create a little bit more. I know this is a way, but still. Wow, they have so many injuries here. Everton. They have injuries on the bench as well. Marco van Ginkel. Like I said, we can bring in Fiert, maybe Bellerin. I'm not sure. Nothing. It's just such a dull game so far. Might try as a Ramdeuter though. It's not your best position, but I might try it anyway, because why not? It would be great to see like Lacazette scoring here after being away for like, I don't know how long it's been, but at least been 3 months or something like that. The scoring right away. That would be great to see, but it ain't gonna happen because this is a really dull and boring game. Most dull and boring game of the season so far. I mean, our defense has been good, but I feel like no one deserves to win this match, really. So if they get the goal here in the end, that would just be frustrating, because no one was entertainingly or creatively good enough to win this game. I mean, it's great that we keep being not lost since, what is it, the Manchester United game, and before that it was Manchester City, and before that it was Bournemouth, so yeah. So we are 4th now, and okay, oh, we played a match after everyone else. Liverpool also just got a 0-0 draw, and Chelsea also lost again, so it did not really matter that much that we just got a draw. Tottenham, what a weird, the only team that was the winner of this, of the top team, was really Manchester United. That was the only top team that won. They've already secured Europa spot here, 6 points before Manchester City. So yeah. Let's rest some players. Next match will be Hull, and they are 6th place, so that's again I don't know. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. It will be interesting, because now, or this is just Tuesday, so I guess Wednesday as well, are going to decide who goes forward. Kurt Zuma. Okay, he's not got any matches played there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gay Caswell is in the English team. That's surprising. And Rowan Presley. I mean, yes, he is the backup for us, but first team in England, I don't know. Still just played 6 matches from start in the league. Conceded 11 goals. So let's... why does it have to save in the most weird way? When I just want to see the Champions League draw. Okay. So Real Madrid was like last off of the team. I feel like they won though. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not seriously. Where is it? I'm sorry. So Liverpool lost. Okay, we can then meet Benfica. That would be a definitely decent team to meet. I wouldn't mind either Milan, because then we have a revenge chance. I mean, City lost. That's surprising. I mean, most of the teams are really tough. So Roma or Milan or Benfica. I would be happy with that in quarterfinal, but we're probably going to get one of the tougher teams. I would not be surprised if that is the case. Then we have Hull, and was it... Is it Liverpool after this Hull match? Okay, let's see who... Okay, I thought it would be us. Oh, are you serious? I mean, I would probably have said that whoever it was, but I mean, as you can see, they've been to final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, or 4 of 5 years they've been in final. Like, really, it's not even fair that we get to meet them, but well, we'll see here. Do we start? We start away, and then we'll see the match here in between. How annoying! And oh, we have the Chelsea also. At least the Liverpool game is like 1 day before the the Huddersfield game, so we can probably rest of some players here, especially being at home. But I don't know how to rest players there really. And then Burnley after that. But oh well, thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again. So bye.